Hi. It's 6 degrees outside. I'm freezing. So this week's video is going to be me reading. I'm trying to read multiple books at the same time because I haven't read like multiple books at the same time. It's just not for me. I feel like I'm losing, the characters when I do that. So it's going to be a new challenge for me. But yeah, we'll see what I decide and then we'll go from there. This week, I am trying to read Crace from the Lunar Chronicles. The Lunar Chronicles, and I don't know what I'm in the mood for yet, but I know I figured this is the only time I can get through my TBR list faster, because I don't know how many books I have, but I think it's hundreds, and I really want to finish them. And the pace I'm reading, with my work as well, isn't giving me much of a chance to go through the books faster. So maybe I'll give an update later on as to what I've decided reading. Okay, so I've made my decision. It's like I'm choosing. Anyway, so I'm finding this difficult to actually try and find a book that I can read with the Lunar Chronicles. It feels like I'm cheating. I don't. I know it's crazy, but so I decided on Amanda Hocking's The Lost City. It's part of a trilogy of The Morning Flower and Ever After. They look like this. Let me just see if I can put it in. Stop darkening. Whatever. So yeah, I'm thinking of reading this. This is about a girl named, sorry, I'm very close to the camera, about Eula Tulin, and I'm guessing her name was Eula or Ula? Her name is. And she's been raised by Canaan, as all half-blood trolls are. She was hidden because of her heritage, and but she never forgot her origins. That's what the blurb says. And then so she's hired by an institution for people like her, and she's thrilled and she goes to it. And then she meets this IT genius, I guess, and they start trying to figure out who she actually is. And then I just scratched it on my bookcase. Luckily it's not damaged or anything, otherwise I would cry. But anyway, so they kind of discover that she has royal blood, and that's when their search comes to an abrupt end. So I'm thinking this one calls to me. I know I said I was going to look at A Court of Thrones and Roses. What is it with me? Thorns and Roses, from Sarah J. Maas, the collection there. But this one was calling to me quite a lot because I bought it in March this year, I think, when it came out. And luckily I could find, like the whole trilogy. So I'm currently on 30% with Crace the Lunar Chronicles. It's Friday today, so we'll see if I can get to 50%. My goal is to read 50% of Crace, and then I can see if I can get through this book. Yeah, I shall update you guys as we go along. I really feel bad for doing this. And I mean, why? Because when I was in grade 5, I think I read 2 books at the same time, and my friend asked me, how can I do it? Don't I get confused? Because it's weird. And I thought, she was my best friend, so I didn't question her. And I was like, yeah, it is actually weird. I'm not getting confused or anything, but it is weird. So I'm not going to read 2 books at the same time. So now it's quite difficult for me to actually pick up a second book and not like DNF the other book, but just keeping it there. And I don't know, we shall see. Good morning. I almost asked how you guys are doing, but you can't really tell me unless you comment down below. That would be perfect. So this isn't as hard as I thought it would be. Like I didn't think I was going to get confused between the 2 stories, but I feel like I'm more invested in the Lunar Chronicles now than I'm invested in The Lost City, mainly because I only managed to read 2 chapters last night. So yeah, but I won't be giving an update throughout the rest of this weekend. Probably Sunday evening, maybe, because my fiance is coming to visit, so I don't want to spend time away from him. We don't see each other unless it's the weekend. So, other than that, I can just say, The Lost City is very interesting. This is the first few chapters are like just an overview of who the clans are, like the Trial clan, the Canaan clan, I guess. Because I've never read the Canaan Chronicles, so I can't say for sure what is happening. And I can't find the Canaan Chronicles anywhere here, so I'm thinking I should instead buy it on ebook and then read it. These are standalone books. They're not, you don't need to read the other books, I'm guessing, but it'll help you a little bit more. And with the Lunar Chronicles with Chris, I finished at chapter 50, and it was such a cliffhanger. For those of you who read it, were probably saying you're going to read it up until, not chapter 50, 50%, or you're going to read it halfway. I'm at book 3 now, and I'm just like, why did I have to end it there? Because I really want to continue on with it, but I can't. So yeah, I have a goal to read up until chapter 20 of The Lost City, and then I'll go back. I can read part 3 or book 3 of Crace, and then I'll go back and read up until chapter 39 in The Lost City. I know this isn't how you're supposed to jump, but this is how I'm jumping, so yeah. Afternoon, guys. Okay, it sounds very bright this afternoon. So I just finished, I think it's a third of wrong side, The Lost City, and clearly I have the tendency now to, how can I say it? I end books on cliffhangers. So I just ended a third of this book on a cliffhanger, which is I'm struggling. I really want to keep on reading, but I know I have to put this down. So I'm going back to Cress now. I'm going to finish book 3 of Cress, and then I'm jumping right back in to this book. Hopefully I can finish book 3 by tomorrow, and then yeah, I can finish 2/3 of the book by Thursday. I don't know. It seems like it's doable. I feel like when I previously said it's difficult for me to jump between books, I find it a little bit more easier because now I'm not just concentrating on one story, I'm concentrating on 2. So it doesn't feel like I'm being overwhelmed by this one character or these few characters. I get a little bit more of other characters that I like as well. Like, I don't know if it perfectly explains the use of 2 books together. I'm enjoying it far more than I thought I would. So on to Chris. Let's see how far I can get. I'm actually aiming to finish Chris book 3 tonight. It's a bit ambitious, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I was reading Grace and I stumbled upon something that should not have taken me this long to put together, and I'm shooketh. I'm very glad I stopped at book 3 and continued with The Lost City, because I know if I stopped here I wouldn't be able to put the book down and continue with The Lost City. So But yeah, so far so good. I'm actually liking the story. I've seen a lot of people saying that they don't like Crace Upwards, or was it Fairest? They didn't like Fairest. Probably because it's Queen Lavana. So yeah, this book is getting good. That's all I can say. It's getting good, and I'm really excited. I hope I can finish this by tonight. So yeah, that's my update for today. Morning guys, it's Wednesday, so I'm gonna keep frowning because the sun's in my eyes. But I decided to read for a few hours outside. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and some coffee now. And I'm not finished with Grace at all. I think I'm at chapter 51 and there's 61 chapters, so I'm almost done, but not yet. And then also I have to read a third of The Lost City, but hopefully by tomorrow I will finish with the 2 books, and then I might give my review on Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me there, as well as Twitter, if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's all. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic video. But hopefully by the end of today I will be finished with Grace, and then I can move on to the last third of The Lost City. If you guys are interested in more of these reading vlogs, like the video, comment down below what other books you suggest I can read, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!